I can't believe I found this super rare booster box today. It was sitting underneath a pile of poo in a trash can, but anyone who knows Pokemon has heard of this set. It is a Vivid Voltage booster box, and it has 18 packs of Darkness Ablaze and 18 packs of Vivid Voltage in it, and after you open it, it tells you which set is better. I think between these two, my pick would go to Vivid Voltage. I feel like this is probably, both of these sets are probably the sets that I know the least about, or at least am least familiar with, just because when I think of them, I just think, oh, that's the Pikachu set, or oh, that's the Charizard set, and I really don't know anything else that's in either set. I do know that Darkness Ablaze has tons of Butterfrees in them, because the one booster box I did open of it, that was basically the only Pokemon I got throughout the entire video, which was kind of disappointing, because going into a booster box that you're unfamiliar with, one of the best parts is discovering all of the new Pokemon, and when you just get a Butterfree, and then another Butterfree, and then 2 more Butterfrees, 4 in total, I didn't discover very much. This is a new one, though, and this is Vivid Voltage. This is not Darkness Ablaze, so I shouldn't expect to be getting any Butterfrees on the right side of this booster box, but the left side might give me a few. I don't think Drapion is a very popular Pokemon. I mostly remember him for having an attack that was called, like, Acupressure or something like that, and I think it just sharply raises a random stat. So I feel like I fought Drapion a lot in some of the like endgame stuff, and maybe it was Heart Gold, where you can do like competitive battles against computer players. I don't know if it was called the Battle Tower back then, or if it's always been called the Battle Tower, but yeah, so sometimes he'd be a really scary Pokemon to face off against, just because sometimes he'd raise a stat that was incredibly important, and it would allow him to, like, sweep through your team, and then other times he'd raise something completely useless to him, like I think he was a physical attacker, and sometimes he'd raise a special attack. But I feel like he's one of those Pokemon that has really unique weaknesses. I mean, he's weak to ground, so I guess that's not very unique. But it just feels like whenever I would fight him, I would be put into a matchup where I did not have a single thing to hit him with super effective damage. So I was always really afraid whenever I saw him, but majority of the time... Oh, there's a full art. Awesome. Majority of the time, he didn't really do too much because he'd raise a useless stat. Crobat full art. That is the most expensive Crobat I have ever gotten. I believe that one was from Darkness Ablaze. I think that is the Darkness Ablaze number. Pretty sure. So I decided to start using the penny sleeves just because the cards, when you put them in there, they look, at least to me, like they are so much more easily visible, both on camera and just in person. And also, I like being able to see the back of them without having to remove them from the case. Every time I remove them from a case, I just feel like, oh no, what if I scratch it, or what if I cause some whitening on it? So it's pretty ironic, but I guess I just am of the opinion that the cheapest sleeves, the penny sleeves, for me at least, are the best way to keep the cards in the best condition, because I'll have to take them out fewer times if they're in those compared to like a Genesect case where it looks cloudy on the front and the back is completely not visible. Here's the one Charizard I got before from Darkness Ablaze. 4 Butterfrees and a Charizard. I am hoping that doesn't happen again. Getting another Charizard though. This is a valuable card, and currently, both cards that I've gotten that are worth anything are from Darkness Ablaze, so Vivid Voltage, not looking good. So I just got an online order from Best Buy yesterday. I just picked it up yesterday. I placed it like a week ago. And it was for 25 packs of Evolving Skies and 3 Celebrations chests. And I don't know if I'm going to be ordering from Best Buy anymore, just because they put this huge fat sticker, like an order pickup sticker, on all 3 Celebrations chests and all 25 packs of Evolving Skies. But anyway, a secret rare, and this is, hang on, 185. Oh no, they're so close. Let me see. Okay, the Charizard is 189, and this is... Okay, so this is Vivid Voltage. Vivid Voltage desperately needed something to catch up. I don't think an Oranguru secret rare is going to be worth very much in comparison to other secret rares I could have gotten. But I'm sure it's still more than a regular V card. But yeah, I can't believe Best Buy did that because, I mean... I can open these since I have a YouTube, but I do also like to collect stuff and keep it sealed, and putting a sticker on plastic case, or even in the Evolving Skies case, that's cardboard. When you take the sticker off, it's either going to rip the plastic or it's going to stretch it, and the cardboard, it almost always rips off of there. Wow, there's a lot of full arts all of a sudden, making it hard to talk as usual. I already have this card, unfortunately, so this is a duplicate for me. And it's a Pokemon I'm not really all that fond of. But actually, I also just found out right before filming this video that Best Buy also messed up my order. They seem to have mixed it up with someone else's. I got all the correct items, but as I was peeling off some of the stickers, I was like, that's not my name on this pickup order. And then everything else did have my name, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to call them about that or what, but yeah, don't feel too good about ordering from them again, just because, I mean, they made it so that I just can't collect anything that I buy from them. They also mess up the order. And I also felt really awkward when I went to pick up the order because there was only one employee working and there was like a line of 7 people, and he's like, "Are you here for a pickup?" And he pretty much told everyone, was like, "Okay, everyone, you're gonna have to wait a little while because I got a pickup order." Yeah, that made me feel really awkward because it ended up taking probably like a solid 10 minutes and there was already multiple people in line. By the time he was done, there was probably like an additional 5 or 6 people, and I'm pretty sure everyone knew that, yeah, they were all waiting because of me, especially since the employee kind of pointed it out. I just can't believe that I've had to resort to buying single packs of Evolving Skies in order to make the most of the deal, because I mean, if you just buy a booster box, it's 180-ish. I haven't actually checked in a while, but last time I checked it was like $180 for a booster box of Evolving Skies versus just buying 36 loose packs for 144. It's like, I don't think that many people at this point are still like exclusively collecting Evolving Skies. I feel like everyone who wanted to collect Evolving Skies, as far as a sealed booster box is concerned, I think everyone who is doing that already has a sealed booster box of it. So I'm pretty sure everyone that's buying Evolving Skies at this point just wants to open it, which, why would anyone pay 180 versus 144? Maybe, I mean, Best Buy's been sold out. Another full art, here we go, Steelix. That is a creepy looking Steelix, jeez. Like, they really emphasized the mouth on him out of everything on him. But yeah, Best Buy actually was sold out of Evolving Skies singles for the longest time. I just heard that they came in stock and I immediately bought them, and I think they almost immediately after I bought them all went out of stock. So I guess even the singles are out of stock everywhere, and so people who are desperate enough, or people who just don't care how much they spend, are willing to pay the, honestly, huge premium for the booster box. Oh, man. I think that's, like, the worst secret rare I could get, just because I really think Darmanitan, the Galarian version of him, is one of the stupidest designed Pokemon of all time. Luckily, there's tons of other places to buy. Other than Best Buy and other big name retailers, there's so many small time Pokemon websites that, I mean, I can't believe how low they can get their prices, because when I see stuff at Walmart, now that I'm so familiar with Pokemon prices, I see stuff at Walmart and I'm just thinking, how does anyone buy at those prices? I mean, not everything, but for the most part, the majority of things I see at Walmart for Pokemon related stuff, Walmart is overcharging for all of them, and you can get stuff sometimes for as low as like half the price on some of these other websites. It just makes me wonder how those websites can manage that, because usually it goes like the larger a corporation is, the more advantages they have, so you'd think they'd just destroy all of their competition with insanely lower prices, like to the point where nobody can compete with them, and they just do that until those places go under. I'm very glad they don't do that. I just am surprised that they don't. But yeah, I would happily support those smaller Pokemon online businesses than Walmart, especially since Walmart has been selling so many fake cards knowingly lately. I'd also much rather support those small-time Pokemon websites than places like eBay, just because eBay, I mean, I'm sure anyone who watches me knows how I feel about them. Just the way they treat their sellers is atrocious. But surprisingly, another YouTuber I listen to related to Pokemon business stuff, they, one of the places they sell is on eBay, and they were talking about how it was one of the best online platforms to sell Pokemon stuff on, and they specifically mentioned that as a seller, eBay always 100% of the time has your back. And I was just thinking, what? Because, I mean, I get if I were to have a unique situation that nobody else seems to relate to, but oh, there we go. A Mew. Wow, there's a Mew in this set. I would have figured that all of the Mews would be saved for Fusion Strike. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. But yeah, I've seen multiple videos of other people talking about their eBay, like, terrible experiences as a seller and all the awful things eBay has done to them. I've seen so many videos with titles similar to why I stopped selling on eBay. So, yeah, I really don't think I'm an isolated incident. I think it is just well known that eBay could not care less about its sellers, which is just terrible because, I mean, those are the people who are making you money. But at the same time, I worked retail for 8 years, and that company treated not just me, but each and every one of us like just another number, and we were the reason they made money. So yeah, companies can just get away with it, I guess. Maybe I'm being too pessimistic. Maybe eBay, because, I mean, according to him, he said he won every single dispute ever on eBay. Maybe eBay just has so many people selling on the platform that they do their best to protect as many sellers as they can, but there's so many sellers that they can only protect a very limited amount of them, and so all the ones they can't get to just get completely ignored. Oh, that's another card I've already gotten. I've been trying to alternate to the best of my ability, but while talking about all these things, especially when I rant, I really get into it. I think the numbers of packs remaining over there are not equal, so I don't think I've been alternating correctly. I also have absolutely no idea which set is winning, but I will find out at the end. I mean, from what I've heard, this booster box is actually supposed to tell me which set was better at the end. I don't know how it's going to do that, but that is what the legend about the trash can Vivid Da Voltage set. That's how the legend goes. It says that if you clear the poo off of it and take it home with you, it will tell you. Yeah, I think there's only one extra Darkness Ablaze so far, so I am just going to open a second one in a row, and the numbers should be even after that. What? Uh-oh. Oh, man, it's another one of these packs. Okay, so this has only ever happened to me once, but yeah, there was no code card in there. It didn't mess me up last time with the card trick, and it looks like, so far, it has not messed up the card trick on this one either. I heard something like the Pokemon Company is buying out the company that prints all of the Pokemon cards, and people are saying that that should greatly increase the quality control as far as factory errors and centering and all that. I really hope that's true. But that kind of makes me wonder what's going to happen with grading, because if they end up being too good at it and every card you get is just either a 9.5 by CGC or 10. I guess CGC is the only one that does 9.5. That's why I said CGC. But yeah, a 9 or a 10 guaranteed, and 90% are 10s if they all have nearly perfect centering. I wonder if that's going to greatly drop the value of graded cards. But on a real note, I don't see that happening because, in my opinion, Pokemon is not really known for quality control. I would say they're kind of the opposite, where they release unfinished product and mediocre product. So if anything, I would kind of guess it's going to get worse. I haven't heard a single person have that sort of take yet, though, so more than likely I'm completely wrong on that, and the quality is actually going to drastically increase. And also, hopefully that is the case. And if it is, then that would actually probably make it so that error packs or error cards are significantly more valuable. Wow, that was weird. Talonflame and Talonflame. I feel like the quality control as far as error cards is extremely low currently already, before Pokemon takes over the printing company, because the only errors I get are always just insert errors, where they forget to put in a code card, they put the code card in backwards. I guess the error cards I've gotten have all been crimped cards. Oh, and whitening. I have dealt with an extreme amount of whitening. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone have a video like I think it was my Battle Styles booster box. I probably had, it's 36 packs. I probably had 8 of the 36 had absolutely awful whitening, not just a little, but to the point where it looked like a tool was used to scrape it off intentionally or something. Man, I'm still so new to this YouTube thing that I always forget to ask the questions for comments. I should have started this video off being so what do you guys think is going to win between these two sets? I completely forgot, and now there's only 3 packs left after this one, not including this one. Yeah, too late to ask. Hopefully some of you already had that in your mind from the very start and were answering that question. I mean, I answered it myself, saying that I thought Vivid Voltage was going to win, but yeah, I have no idea if it did or not. Still completely unsure, and there is a backwards code card. Only one in the entire booster box. That is very strange. These packs all came from 2 separate booster boxes, so they weren't mixed with any. It was 1 Vivid Voltage and 1 Darkness Ablaze booster box. Oh, but back to the previous topic, while I've still got packs remaining to open. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you could leave me a like, subscribe if you're new. I've also got my store link where I sell Pokemon products in the description down below, and a more direct way of supporting me is my Patreon, which is also linked in the description. Other than that, just thank you guys for watching, and that's a regular full art. I don't think it's an alternate art, unfortunately. I forgot to get more of the penny sleeves. Now it's going to be cloudy. I actually do really like Aegislash. I think it's just because he was such a cool Pokemon in the competitive scene. His ability, when he was introduced. I don't think he ever got banned or put into Ubers, but he definitely really changed the metagame for a while. So, this is the final pack, Darkness Ablaze. probably should have checked to see which set was winning before deciding which set was the final pack I should have opened, because that way I could have made it more tense. Probably a lot of you already know which set won, but I don't, so it's exciting for me. And the final card is a Granville. Oh, that's too bad. If I would have ended it with the Vivid Voltage, that would have been a pretty strong ending. Overall, though, this seemed like a really strong opening. Like, when I opened a whole box of Vivid Voltage and a whole box of Darkness Ablaze, I feel like neither of those openings went nearly as well as this one did. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this. Hang on. This thing was supposed to give us a definitive answer on which set was better between the two. Oh, wait, what's this? Vivid Voltage, probably? You're supposed to give me a more definitive answer than that. Wait, there's another thing in here. Okay, this has gotta be it. P.S. I can't believe you picked up the poo that was on top of this. What would you expect me to do? There was Pokemon cards under it.